Hi there. Join our casual conversations for curious, bewildered, and aspiring midlife cannabis queens. Welcome to the Closet Disco Queen podcast, featuring Queenie and TT. So kick off your platform shoes, sit back, and get ready to laugh and learn all about adult use cannabis without having to ask a 22-year-old. Let's get rolling.
What kind of gummy did you take?
A Hummies. A Hummies gummy.
Oh, a Hummies gummy.
Hummies. They're happy gummies. Like the ones I got in P-Town.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try this new gummy.
Ooh, pink.
From one of our favorite brands, Off
Hours. Oh, nice.
I believe this was also a promotion for Breast Cancer Awareness
Month.
Month.
It looks like it. Yeah.
So this is Jelly Runts.
Jelly Runts.
I love their packaging.
I know.
I do like these little containers.
I know. If you can open it.
I can open it. They're definitely child and elder proof. Oh, there we go.
You go. Oh, those are nice big gummies.
Pink. Oh, here we go. We'll read
I think
this.
they're 10s.
Fall into paradise with Off Hours. Jelly Runts Pink Live Rosin Gummies. We've paired sweet and flowery Jelly Runts rosin with strawberry acai, and a splash of coconut for a refreshing, energizing, and upbeat high.
Wow.
Wowza.
Nice.
I'm going to take half.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're big suckers.
Oh. Oh, the coconut's there.
Oh, yum.
I never would have put coconut with strawberry.
No.
But very tasty.
Good.
Yes,
Yum,
we're going to,
yum.
as we've learned, let it dissolve in my throat.
I did that on the drive up here. I let it dissolve under my tongue just to see if I could feel the effects a little sooner. And in fact, I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
like the first little bit, and then it's going to hit me probably another 45 minutes.
Our Closet Disco Queen podcast deals with legal adult cannabis use and is intended for entertainment purposes only for those 21 and older. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
A little delayed on the greeting.
Well, we had to figure out what we were taking first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so this is quite tasty.
Melts in your mouth.
Good meltage, yeah. A little awkward to talkward. Probably should have done this beforehand. I've been a little distracted.
You have been very distracted with your newfound family.
Good God.
Queenie has been
Oh, my God.
researching her ancestry.
It was, I don't know if it was a good thing to do. I am now obsessed, absolutely.
But you're finding so many amazing things out.
It's just weird. It's very weird.
Queenie is royalty.
I do.
Goes way back.
Way back, yes, to the Vikings. King Rollo. I'm a direct descendant of King Rollo. I had no idea who the hell he was until yesterday when I started reading about him. And it just goes from there. I mean, it just gets weirder and weirder the more I click into this stuff. So
it's so cool.
The most relevant thing for this week, however, because Thanksgiving is on Thursday, is I am a direct descendant of two different people who were on the Mayflower and signed the Mayflower Compact.
Amazing.
Yes.
Because there were only like 135 people, right?
101.
Something like that. 101? And two of them are your ancestors.
Correct.
Wow.
Yes. So their progeny, two of their female progeny, one birthed a son, one birthed a daughter. They married.
Okay.
And away we go. So it just kept rolling from there.
Wow.
So it's been fascinating. And this, I've only delved into my paternal grandfather's side.
And so you've got 3 more lines you could be chasing.
Potentially, yes. Yes, absolutely. So it's
amazing.
Been fascinating. I've gotten back to, I've also uploaded my DNA to another site. I'm sharing DNA with Iceman.
What? That frozen guy they found.
Yeah.
Wow.
The beginnings of humankind.
You could be Eve.
I joke. Eve comes much later.
We're talking
We're talking, yes. We're talking far long BC.
long
many
ago.
tens of thousands of years BC.
Amazing.
Prior to the Iron Age, the Bronze Age,
Oh my goodness.
Neolithic. Yeah.
Oh, isn't it amazing what science can teach us?
It's wild.
Wow.
It's absolutely wild.
And you found lots of people related to you that you haven't even started to think about. Like,
I had to.
do you know what though?
Royalty.
Doesn't it feel like
Explains a lot.
we're all connected?
Well, yes.
It does explain a lot though about your predilection for being wanted to be called Queenie.
Well, yes, that's been an ongoing, long-standing.
throughout your life.
Oh, yeah. Well, it started with Bonna, which is, I think at one point may have been another name for Queenie.
Uh-huh.
But yes, I've been referred to with regal title quite a while.
Well, it's befitting.
I come by it honestly.
Yeah.
I guess I can at least say that.
Yeah.
I can be assured of that, that I'm not posing.
You have royal blood in your veins.
Lots of it, apparently. And, that's a whole story for another day. I haven't even quite delved into that, but it's gotten very freaky.
Yeah.
Very freaky.
The Vikings,
Very freaky. Yeah. Yes. The Vikings. Yes. King Rollo.
It was a Viking king.
Yeah. Direct
descendant.
Yeah. Descendant.
Wow.
Rollo.
Do you ever have the urge to pick up a sword or something?
No, I don't. I really don't. But
Axe.
Double-headed axe.
Broadsword. Yeah.
Well, we did kind of introduce metallurgy to Europe. I don't know if that was before or after the wheel. And farming. But oh, yeah, and language, too. But
Okay.
I can't remember which came first. The wheel or the words. Fire. I'm not... Oh, and, we got something
We can all thank Queenie
something to do with
for life.
The Crusades. There's been a smattering of that thrown about.
Oh, and the guy burned at the stake.
We kind of established the whole Norman dynasty.
The Normandy.
No, Normandy comes from...
When your people.
Yes. Were given.
Normandy.
Well, it wasn't called Normandy at the time. But, you can thank us for that. Yeah. Wow. It's bizarre. It's very bizarre. It's bizarre. It really is bizarre.
Explorers.
Unbelievable.
Conquerors. Yeah.
People who, there's Siberian DNA.
Wow.
Also,
So you got
up in there. So that, from probably the Vikings.
The Vikings and their, pillaging.
Yeah, that, a little bit of that, this and that here and there. Just, yeah, you don't want...
Not just a rabbit hole. You went down to the center of the earth.
The Mesothic.
Whatever.
The Paleonthic. What are all those different...
Paleolithic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I can show you.
I can show you.
I can show you. I can prove it to you.
Early man.
Yeah, because there's evidence that, we bred with Neanderthals. Sorry about that. No, the Neanderthal DNA is found in most people of European descent. So that's nothing really special.
Oh, okay. So if I call my husband a Neanderthal,
You're probably not too far off the mark. You could, say that honestly.
yeah,
Because he does appear to be Northern European
Yes,
or
he
European
does.
in nature.
yeah.
So, yeah. I'm just,
How exciting! Have you gotten anything done at all this
No.
past week?
Well, other than establishing my birthright. I suddenly feel very empowered.
I think you should.
I just like I should like walk into the cathedral in Reims, France. Like, this is mine. All mine. Does the name William Longsword mean anything to you?
Fall on your knees.
Knave. Oh, good God. It's just, it comes too easily. So, yeah, it's been, obviously,
fun.
it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It has been a lot of fun. So I have to temper it down just a tad, but not a lot, I hope. But,
No, no,
my God.
Oh, it's great.
it really has
so
been very
interesting.
entertaining. Very entertaining.
So, so you had your DNA and you were able to share it.
I was able to upload my
Yeah.
profile
Okay.
into another database that has all these massive, it was compared to ancient DNA.
Oh my God.
So my DNA was compared to all this ancient DNA, which gave me this
Right.
big, huge chart of
Connections.
actual samples I matched with
Man.
my DNA and where it was from around the world. So you could literally, if I wanted to if I could put it in a semi-chronologic order, I could then probably tag the locations,
where people moved and how they
Right,
unk and yeah.
chart that
Wow, that is
migration.
so cool. The migration, yeah.
out of the Fertile Crescent.
Cradle of civilization.
Yeah, that, yeah. So it's been very
I
interesting.
got a feeling that my people were probably all your slaves.
It's very unreal. That's all I can say. It's like walking through history. Honestly,
yeah.
history
takes on a new meaning when
absolutely.
it's your family.
I'm clicking on these things, going, "Are you kidding me?" I am so thankful. I really am. I'm thankful that I at least have a really good foundation in history.
Yeah.
That I can have an appreciation for this. But I also have to admit, this is touching on many, many, many eras that I've had absolutely zero desire to learn anything about ever. Like the Middle Ages. I have had zero. But
now
well, since we were prime players.
we were players.
It's just been really, really, really
wow,
fascinating.
it's so cool.
It just, oh God, I mean, I can't talk about it anymore because that's all I'll talk about.
Okay.
Honest to God, really.
Queenie's jeans, they whisper low of lands and times of old. Through forest green and icy snow, her ancient tales are told. From Siberian plains to the Irish hills, her past a storied rune. She's lived through ages long since gone, beneath a Bronze Age moon. Oh, Queenie, the timeless through ages she's passed, from the Copper Age's dawning to Iron Age blast. A relic, a treasure through epochs she reigns, her heritage scattered o'er Europe's vast plains.
welcome back, TT.
Well,
TT
thank
and I
you.
are obviously sitting next to one another. I
Side by
hope that's
side.
obvious. Well, yes.
And all of our pets are here.
Coco is with us.
Yes, she is.
We had an initial, little shock meeting between the three pups, but everybody seems to be
hanging out peacefully.
Yeah, chilled out right now. Everybody's
Yeah.
just doing their own thing and enjoying.
Yes.
But God knows we've got plenty of things to entertain dogs.
Yes,
here,
we do.
So there's
Yes, you do. You have many
Good God.
toys.
Oh,
bones,
lordy.
etc.
It's so good to have you back. And Honey's with you.
Honey
Obviously,
is-
if Coco's here, Honey's here.
He's home with Mumsy.
That's very nice, and that allows us to be together
Yes,
today.
it does.
Appreciate it very much.
Thank you, honey.
And we had a lovely evening.
Oh my gosh,
yesterday.
it was so fun.
It was so delightful, wonderful. This TT and Honey, and my husband and myself, and Linda and Alan, we all gathered at Black and Blue, very nice restaurant in Albany here, Gilderland.
Food was delicious.
It was very,
So
very,
good.
very, very.
So good.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm not going to go out on a limb. Better than Ruth's Chris here.
Wow.
Well, I've only eaten
your
at the,
steak was wow.
I've only eaten once at the Ruth's Chris here, and was disappointed. Now, I've never been disappointed at any other Ruth's Chris, but I think the meal I had last night definitely was hands so superior to what I had
Wow.
had. Now, granted, that was a year ago, right after they had opened, but it's not like it was their first go round either.
Right.
So I was very, very pleased with
well,
the
Honey
it
had a
was
steak
delish.
too, and Heath said it was wonderful.
It was delicious.
I had red snapper.
Of course you did.
Hi.
Okay, everybody. There's no need to be alarmed.
Excuse me.
Okay. All right. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
See, Miles doesn't get around much, so this is...
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
A girl dog. Yes.
Okay, everybody's cool.
all good.
I think, Miles, do you want to go out? You want to leave the room? You want to leave the premises?
Okay. You want to stay here, Coco?
You can do whatever you want, Coco. If you want to go out, you can. I think I left the door open. I'm not sure. Oh, Coco's going to attack Dan.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, Dan.
Not enough to go potty. Go see Dan. Oh, here she heard the bells. There she goes. She did. Maybe she just heard the door open.
Listen to the bells. Listen to the bells.
Maybe she wants to go with Teddy. Teddy, what? Teddy, why don't you go out? You're a good girl. You can go out.
Okay. It's okay.
Or not. I know, Miles wants to play outside. All right, guys, you have to decide. In or out, in or out. Okay, Miles. Okay. All right.
Should we just throw him out there?
His back legs, he's walking, he's running like this.
What?
Miles. His back legs. I don't know, maybe he's got a little heart. I don't know. All right, what are we doing, folks? So we're back. So yes, we had a delightful evening.
One of the highlights of the evening was
Well, our friend Linda surprised both of us.
yes.
With the sweetest, most hysterical thing. She and her sisters get around together all the time, creating things, baking things, making things, swapping recipes. So she started out telling us about a new recipe she had gotten from her sister, and she thought of us when she heard of it. So she wanted to try it out, and she was hoping we would like it. So doesn't she pull out 2 containers full of liquid and handed them to Queenie and TT, and
They are Linda's Pine Berry Punch. Beautifully labeled.
Beautifully labeled. And
With a pine tree and some blueberries and a raspberry.
and a raspberry. So this is a concoction, we were told. We don't know what it tastes like.
We got to try
We
it.
do have to try it. We told her we were going to drink it while we were podcasting. But this is
This is the real pineberry
we're going
punch.
to declare this pineberry now.
Yes. This
But,
is.
okay, so she said this. I read it. I go, pineberry, and my head snapped. I just stared at Tina like, oh, my God. So then, of course, she started laughing. So she had heard us on the podcast and concocted this idea. But, oh, my God, what a funny, sweet thing to do. All right, I'm going to open.
Seriously. Yeah, me too.
Ooh, okay. It's very attractive.
It's
little, like,
lovely.
Reddish, would
It's
you
very-
say? Little...
Oh, it smells good.
Okay. We weren't, the ingredients
Smells
were not
very
shared with-
punchy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what?
Oh, yum.
We joke. I do kind of smell pine.
It's good. It's mostly fruity.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that a lot.
It's delicious.
Yeah, so
It's quite lovely. Well, thank you, Linda.
I love this. I hope you kept the recipe.
I hope she has the recipe so that we can recreate it.
Absolutely. This is delicious. Mm-mm. We could serve pineberry punch at our pilgrim feast. Why not? Why not?
If
I
we can
say.
get the recipe, we'll share it with you.
Oh, it's delicious. Very delicious. That would be a nice
Party punch.
party punch. I was just thinking also like a marinade for chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Yummy. That would give it a really nice little
Little sweetness.
very tasty. Tasty.
Fruity.
Thank you so much. So now we know what pineberry tastes like.
I love what she came up with.
I do too. I think it's delicious.
It's a beautiful recipe.
It's a gorgeous recipe. We love it. I think I'm feeling that little gum gum.
Are you?
Yes.
I melted in your mouth, right?
Well, it's not there anymore. So I'm going to guess it did. I don't think I spit it out anywhere. I don't see it.
Pineberry punch. Because why settle for just delicious? It's practically medicine. Probably.
TT, do you have a story for us this week?
I do.
And I do promise we are recording.
We don't have to have Mary Jane help us out this week.
She was very helpful.
She was.
Extremely.
She always is.
Of course. They're at a moment's notice.
Okay. So I've been trying to keep you up to date on
Legislation.
well, actually what's happening with rescheduling.
Uh-huh.
And there was a hearing scheduled for December 2nd. What's happened is the judge has reviewed all of the applications that people presented for being able to give testimony.
Yes.
And
Both for and against.
both for and
I'm
against,
guessing.
but it seems like he's given preference. Now, I'm sure there were legal reasons for it, but that most of the people that are going to be presenting information are anti-rescheduling.
How interesting.
Yeah. So the one thing that's that struck me, kind of caught my eye, which kind of pissed me off, is that there's a veterans group that had wanted to be a part of this process, representing all the veterans.
Correct.
Who have benefited
From medical cannabis, yeah.
and that group is not going to be
Represented.
which really pisses me off. I'm like, these are people who have
Demonstrated that it provides them with
benefits. Benefits which are the result of them serving their country.
Correct. And they don't want to be using pharmaceuticals.
Right. So that part really kind of frosted me.
Well, I wonder, who are the people who are opposing? Do we know? Who are actually speaking? Who do they represent?
There's an organization called Smart Something Cannabis, Smart Access to Cannabis. I don't know. They really are about not rescheduling it. And they've had quite a bit of pull.
Something tells me if we dig deeper, God knows I know how to do that, I'll bet you'll find a link to alcohol somehow.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Or big pharma.
There were recent allegations that smart approaches to marijuana, that's what SAM is, that it was involved in unlawful communications with the DEA as it considered the Biden administration's rescheduling proposal. So it's this huge. To be honest with you, there's so much legalese in this reporting. It's very confusing because you got the DOJ, you got the DEA, you've got this administrative judge. It's confusing, but it's the way the government works, and so
not for long.
Well,
from what
I was going to say,
hear.
I'm hoping that the red tape and the bureaucracy will save us in some way.
Yeah.
Although in this case, it's not.
They're going to dismantle
There's
that.
also, of course, still Republicans who are saying that the Biden administration is trying to push this through, is cutting corners in doing so. So 25 GOP lawmakers sent a public comment letter.
Can't trust one of them.
2 more of them just came on board.
I detest them all.
Not going to mince words here.
Just useless. They're all useless.
Well,
I'm so disillusioned.
I know.
I don't want to know. I don't care. I mean, I'm glad that you're bringing this up. It's
and
it's
who
money.
knows?
It's all about money. Who's paying the most?
And who knows
Period.
if this does not happen before the next administration, then I don't know that it's going to happen.
Oh, not for
The rescheduling.
Obviously,
Now,
at least 4
the
years.
rescheduling would not legalize,
Correct.
but it would be
It would make it easier for people in the industry to
do
actually
business.
make a living,
Yep.
do business,
and
invest.
it would open. You would think this would be a way for us to really delve into: are there negative effects of it, and if so, what are they?
Right,
And, but we can't do the research. We just can't right now. So
Forget about it.
yeah, forget about
Just
it.
forget about it.
Yeah,
Who knows?
who knows?
Who knows what's going to happen?
Enjoy your
cannabis
freedom
while
with
you
your
can.
cannabis now.
Yeah, we're just having a good old time. That's for sure.
Yep. So that's the little update. We'll have to see what happens. I don't know. Republicans are going to postpone the December 2nd date. So
Well, of course they are.
Yeah.
Well, that remains to be seen. There's a lot going on, and there's so much going on.
There's
behind
so
the
much going on.
Scenes. I'm
Yep.
sure this is a chit for somebody, factoring into some negotiation for
Right.
something. Who knows?
well, and I have to say Trump did say that he would support legalization, but he said a lot of things that he's gone back on. I mean, really, when
that's
push
true.
comes to shove,
That's true. You
we don't
can't-
know what
yeah.
to believe. He also said he wasn't going to use Project 2025.
We are pleased to welcome back for your enduring podcast pleasure. Is it a strain or figment of Queenie's brain? Brain. Brain. Brain.
Let's play. Is it a strain or a figment of Queenie's brain? We've seen to have some fun with that of late.
Oh, yes.
Especially with our pine berry punch from last week. We've benefited from this game tremendously.
We have.
We're going to take another swig. TT's
gonna
like going to
take
go
a
glug,
swig.
glug, glug. Oh, it's very tasty. Very tasty. This week's selection is, now I'm going to spell it. 'cause
Okay.
The spelling is part of the,
Okay.
as you know,
Yeah.
very often.
Right.
Guava.
Guava.
Gwava. Is it a strain or is it a figment?
GWAVA. Usually they're not just one word. They tend to have more than one word, but GWAVA, I'm thinking guava. I think that might be a strain.
GWAVA as guava.
Yes.
What makes you think it's a strain? Because you were just going down the road of one word.
Yeah.
What brought you back to maybe considering
a
that
strain?
this? Yeah, I'm just curious.
I
like
think
hearing
the spelling thing. Thinking that would be that maybe the GW stands for something else, like
George
guava.
Washington.
That was my first thought too. But you're probably related to him too.
Well, yeah, could be.
Guava.
I don't know.
I don't know, something else. But so yeah, I'm saying guava is a strain.
It is indeed a strain. Is your response?
That is my
correct?
response.
Well, I just said words all in a row that would lead you to believe you were correct.
but I'm not. No.
No, you were.
Oh, I am. Okay.
I don't know why I just said that. I just basically affirmed without affirming.
Guava
is indeed a strain.
Wow.
Let me pull that up for you. Do tell.
George Washingtonava.
Oh, George Washingtonava. Yes. It's so funny. So funny. All right, let's see here. Guava, slang for guava. I don't know who could have figured that out.
I'm happy to have that.
People are so creative. Is a guava cookies hybrid that is a cross between guava and the well-known Girl Scout cookie strain.
Oh.
This fusion creates a unique and multi-layered taste profile of sweet and spicy notes of tropical fruit combined with the delicious cookies flavor that finishes it off nicely. A true hybrid, the guava is emblematic of the energy and soul of the Caribbean. With users initially experiencing surges of positivity and creative energy, this strain is perfect for daytime and social activities. However, as the high progresses, the user is whisked away to a state of relaxation and comfort that we expect from a well-rounded hybrid. Embark on a journey to the tropics today and take a bite of the guava.
That sounds awesome.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Wow,
I
very
just picture
enticing.
myself on a beach.
I know, that was like a travel brochure.
Yes, it was. I like it.
I like the trip it's offering, too. It sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's something to tuck away for future reference. Guava with a W.
With a W.
With GW.
George Washington.
George Washington Ava. We'll have to look for it.
You have a query, my dearie, that can't be answered by Siri. Turn to Mary Jane in your time of need. She's got all the answers about we. Oh, we.
Hey MJ, I have recently heard the term Green Wednesday. What does this mean?
Green Wednesday. Think of it as the Black Friday of the cannabis world. But instead of scoring a deal on a flat-screen TV, you're snagging discounted edibles, pre-rolls, and maybe even that fancy vape you've been eyeing. This delightful little tradition falls on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Why? You ask. Well, folks are prepping for a holiday full of family, food, and, let's face it, the occasional awkward conversation with that one uncle. Green Wednesday offers the chance to stock up on some herbal gratitude enhancers before the big meal. Retailers jump in with sales and promotions, making it the perfect time to try something new or get a good deal on your go-to products. It's like Cannabis's way of saying, "We see you, holiday stress. Let's vibe." And here's a fun fact. This day has grown in popularity because Thanksgiving is one of the biggest consumption holidays. Think of it as a modern twist on those mellow, munchy-filled vibes from the 70s. So, whether you're tackling holiday prep or just looking to make your pumpkin pie taste extra amazing, Green Wednesday's got your back.
I did not realize that Thanksgiving is the highest consumption holiday.
I had no idea. Well, it makes sense because it's all about the food.
That's true. That is true. That's probably, wouldn't you say that's the most food-focused holiday?
I would say so. Yes.
More so than,
well, Easter sort of kind of.
But not everybody celebrates Easter.
No, this is all about giving thanks for the food.
It's all about the food.
Yeah.
So food forward. And it works out so delightfully that we can consume something that helps us enjoy the food so very much.
Oh, it tastes so much better.
Are you going to be consuming for Thanksgiving?
I think I will. We're going to have a smallish gathering, which will be nice. How about you? You have a big family.
We're going to be
shindig.
Going to my daughter Lauren's home, Lauren and Kevin, with the girly girls. My daughter Megan will be present with
her girls
and Rye Guy, and my mom, and we're going to celebrate the holiday. I will most likely
be dressed as a pilgrim.
Or
wearing a crown.
Yes, my ermine. My ermine layers. That's a possibility. Or, sackcloth. William I was found. No, was it William II? He was found wearing a hair shirt.
Yeah. Oh.
And sackcloth.
Not comfy.
No, he was atoning for something.
Oh, yeah.
He was a very pious man.
Mm.
Okay, moving on. Well, we did have that one guy that pulled his eye out, but I'm getting there. He's very current compared to all these other people.
Right.
I don't think pulling your eye out is probably the worst possible thing that's happened in my family.
No.
I think there's some drawing and quartering and stuff.
There was the burning at the stake.
The burning at the stake, that little thing, and in and out of prison. Dungeons, I mean, not prison, dungeons, the tower. Depending on who was in charge. In and out, in and out. Just never know. Good God. So, I'm going to probably be consuming quite a bit. I'm hoping to have my elixir. I do like my elixir.
Yes.
I put that in my beverage.
Yep.
And I do appreciate that. It's a full spectrum, so you get a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
the mind going, the body. It's nice.
Nice.
It's a nice high.
Nice.
We know you're a fan of the gourmets.
Yes, I will gummy myself up.
The gourms. The gourmet. Do you anticipate anyone else consuming with you?
I'm wondering if my son might. He's coming in for his 20th high school reunion.
Holy.
Which freaks me out a little.
Moly. Holy moly.
Yeah. I know. How is that possible?
How is that possible?
Count them. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
is Lisa coming?
He might. Lisa, my sister, will be hopefully partaking.
It's all good.
I might be able to talk Honey into it. We'll see.
I think Honey, you're not driving anywhere.
That's
Why
right.
not?
We're not going anywhere. Yeah.
Why not? All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us at the Closet Disco Queen podcast. Grab a brownie or doobie, pass us to your friends, and be sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. And be sure to leave us a 5-star review as it helps others find us. Peace out.
Yo, Thomas Rogers sailed across the sea, dreaming of a life where he'd be free. But winter hit hard, man, the dude went down. Corn couldn't save him, now he's under the ground. Turkey on the table, but the truth is raw. Pilgrim life is cold, and that's the law. Thomas and Henry, they paved the way. We're feasting now, but they paid that day. Samson, 16, just a kid on the scene. No clue what to do, he was caught in between. Lost in the frost, but he carried on through. A Thanksgiving OG, yeah, respect is due. Turkey on the table, but the truth is raw. Pilgrim life was cold, and that's the law. Thomas and Henry, they paved the way. We're feasting now, but they paid that day. So when you're carving that bird, give a thought to the past, to the pilgrims who made it and the ones who didn't last. Thomas and Henry, legends in the dirt. Thanksgiving vibes through the struggle and the hurt.